Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of my RC vlog. This weekend we did a bit of a travel to get to the track. It's the first round of the interclub challenge here in Western Australia, and so for our first round we are at the Albany RC Car Club here in beautiful Albany in the Great Southern region, or Great Southern region of Western Australia. And they've got a lovely track here, a lovely facility. And now myself and my buddy Hannah, we're going to give you a walk around the track and just point out some of the finer points of the track and, you know, some of the interesting features and such. Okay, here we go. Okay, and so I'm going to take you guys around the track and we're just going to do a walkabout, have a look at the track, look at some of the interesting features, and just give you an idea, a lay of the land, and, you know, just how the track feels and flows. So before I do any of that, I'm just going to take you up the driver's stand and I'll give you a look from the driver's stand so you can have a look at the track in its entirety. Okay, here on the driver's stand at Albany RC Car Club. Coming down there, you'll be coming into the main straight. So that's your main straight there. Quite a lot of driving distance on this track. I was hearing today that the average lap around here is around 40, I'm going to say 45 to 50 seconds. Nice bunch of S's. A little bit of a straightaway to a 180. But we'll get into the details of the track as we walk it. For now, I'll just give you this big overall view of the track and you can get a feel. The track runs anti-clockwise or clockwise. Clockwise. The track runs anti-clockwise. I've just been corrected. It does run anti-clockwise, so we'll go in that direction. Here we go. Okay, we are here at the start. We just got off the driver's stand, and this is our loop line where we're at. Try and see if I can zoom out a bit more. There we go. That's our loop line, and we're going to be heading towards the first corner. As we go down the track, you'll notice there's a little bit of character on the track here, a little bit of bumping in the braking zone. As you can see, there's difference in levels there. Goes from there to there. There's a little. This is the braking zone. So as people come in here and brake, the front of the buggies or whichever car they're driving scrapes the ground, creates a little bit of a divot, a little bit of a hole. Nice, you can see that one nice and clear. The pipes all been beautifully laid out. This is your first corner, 90 degrees left-hand turn. Right? It's only a short run to the apex of the 180s that we're coming up into these S's. Now these are quite severe, so you're going to come in here and it's going to be straight from there. You'll probably carry still a fair bit of speed and try and make this section nice and smooth so that you can continue the shortest line possible through these 180s. You can see there's a bit of, I'll just zoom into that a bit. There's a bit of divots and cracking there. Cars coming into that is going to be upset because we're going to be running 10 scale and 8 scale here. 10 scale cars will probably find that quite bumpy. As they get in there, the car's going to want to dip and roll around the apex, so the 180 coming to the next apex, and they got these concrete corner markers here. These are concrete, they've just been put in. They're quite steep. I don't know if you can get an idea of it from that angle there. They are quite steep and they're quite sharp at the bottom, so on a 10 scale, if you hit that, it's going to throw the car way off. So I guess the trick is to stay clear of those on the 10 scales. 8 scale, you might get away with it a little bit, or just drive over it, like some people will come in there and just drive over the top of it in the 8 scale, possibly even in the 10 scales if they're brave enough. But yeah, something to be wary of. You know, if you hit that too hard on a 10 scale, 2-wheel drive or a 4-wheel drive, you might flip the car. Okay, we come back and we're exiting the S's. Well, Hannah's just walking with me behind me. We're going to take that corner. We've got another corner here, a little bit more than 90, but it goes out to a straight. Okay, so if we apex there, it's full throttle all the way down the straight here. Again, little bits of character here and there on the track, nothing major. The track is fairly smooth. The track is fairly smooth. After lots of cars run on it on Sunday, I'm almost certain it won't be as smooth. There'll be more and more character developed. So you'll come in there, from that apex pretty much straight to this apex, 180, and you go into a little bit of a roller jump, a small tabletop. Up to you how you want to take this. It's nice and smooth. It doesn't really have a kicker face, so it's probably just going to be a little roll over the top. Get to the down section here, and then into that, which is another one, but actually does have a kicker. Funny story, you see this little section here. Last year, I excavated this section with my 8-scale buggy by removing a big rock with the front of my buggy. And yeah, now it's just been hollowed out and filled out and smoothed. So avoid this area if you want your buggy to be stable over this roller. Okay, because that will kick the buggy up. The rest of it, as you can see, is quite smooth, so you're just going to roll over those sections. The center section, which is the section most people are probably going to hit, as you can tell from that, yeah, that's going to upset the buggy either in flight or just in the way it comes over. All right, I'll just get Hannah to walk off the track quickly so I can show you from the back. You can't really see it, there's not much contrast in it, but it's a roller, like a flat tabletop roller, into that little steep one that I just showed you, and then again a straight line to another 90-degree turn. It looks like more than 90, but it's not, just because this bit of rope here or piping comes into the track more than say if it was out there, so it gives the corner a feeling of being more than 90, but it's actually just 90. So you're going to come in there, you're going to hit that apex hard on the gas. You've got a double here, nice jump face, some cracking in there, but that's okay, you know. We'll just have a quick squeeze at that. It's a little bit of cracking in the face, but overall very smooth. Your car is going to launch up nicely over this. Now I'll try and show you the top of this. The way it rolls over, right, it's not really going to throw the car into the air. It will launch the car, but not aggressively. So be careful, because in a 10 scale car, unless you're running mod, you're probably going to land on top of this landing area. That's the top of the jump there, of the landing area. You're probably going to land on top of it. If you don't give it enough juice, or you don't have enough, single it, because landing back wheels down on the top of this is not a good idea. It can upset the balance of the buggy. You land it, buggy rolls, it does weird things, or it flips because you're just landing on one part of the suspension, you're just landing on the rears. So from the back, that's what that looks like. Try and stay long enough so you can get to the downside of this. But if you don't think you're going to make it, just single it and roll it through. Straight off of that double, you're going to be coming into, this is a little bit more than a 90, maybe a 95 to a 100-degree turn. So you're coming off the double into the apex here, and you're going towards a triple, the biggest set of jumps on the track. Double single is definitely an option here on the smaller cars, 2-wheel drives and such like that. Nice jump face, good kicker on the jump face. If you have a look at this, you'll see the jump face here. It's nice and smooth. It's got some cracks, but it's pretty even all the way across. It does roll off towards the sides. It does roll off a little bit. Stay in the center, and that will give you the height you need to make the jump. So from there to there, it's just, for the 2-wheel drives, I'm going to say double single. For mod buggies, some might try and make the full triple, some might just double single again. I think with the EP8 buggies, they're probably going to want to try and do the whole triple. I'm standing at the end of the triple now, so this is the landing area of the triple. If you do the triple, nice smooth landing area. If you land over here, you can get on the gas straight away. It's going to be awesome. You're going to get a nice run out of that towards the next corner. Okay, so not bad. I want to say, how long would you say that is, Hannah, from the kicker to the landing?
About 7-8 meters.
7-8 meters. So 7 or 8 meters. The triple, if you can do it, size up and go for it. Okay, we'll keep going. We're coming to another 180 at the end of a short straight. So after you come off the triple, it's a straight run to this 180. Now here, there's a little bit of an interesting feature. if you look at this, if you come up here, it's straight and flat. It's uphill and then flat. If you go to the inside, it's off cambered. So it's going to push your buggy towards the roping or the piping. It's going to push your buggy towards the piping if you come in too close. Okay, it's off cambered by quite a few degrees. I want to say at least 6 or 7 degrees off cambered. Right, coming in here, you're coming straight up onto the top of the track, and then coming down that side there. But over here, if you come to the inside, you're going to be off cambered, pushing towards the piping. Okay, again, this one is actually quite nice and smooth. People will probably roll over the top of that. I can see it happening. The downside of this, again, nice, simple, straightforward. Bit of a divot there. See if I can show you that maybe from the other side. Bit of a divot there. So keep it close to the apex and you'll be fine. Okay. We go there on a short sprint to another 180. Over here, again, much flatter concrete corner marker, much flatter. But on the outside here, there's lots of little areas that are starting to crack and little divots. Again, 10 scale cars coming into here fighting for position. The one on the outside has to worry. The one on the outside is more prone to hitting these divots and upsetting the balance of the car. So these divots there, there's divots there. Nice and smooth all the way on the inside if you can stay on the apex. But yes, if you're jockeying for position in this area, probably better to line up behind the car you're trying to pass and get in when it's safer. Because if you get outside of this, you've got lots of little divots there that can upset the balance of your car. If it catches, you might roll, you lose time. Okay, taking that apex, you got a little single kicker here. Now this goes all the way through to the other side of the track. It's the same kicker. Okay, nice little hop kicker, bang, get it, keep going hard to the next thing. All right. Again, this section here is elevated again. You go up and quite steeply. Now over here, if you look at that concrete, it's steep. Okay, it's like a little mini Table Mountain. It's steep and flat on the top, but high to get over the top. Don't do it. Go around it. It just doesn't look savory or wholesome. It looks like it'll cause trouble. But this section here is dangerous. You come in too fast, it is a jump profile across the top. It is a jump profile. So your car, you come in too fast, your car will launch. It'll go into the air. If you launch it too hard, you're off the track, over the side, and a marshal's got to save you from there. Okay? So nice and gentle. Make it around the apex, but don't hit the concrete corner marker. That is solid, steep, and could do some damage. Again, you've got to come across the top of this. This is all flat and steep drop off into a bit of a divot, like it's all scalloped out there. And then you're going to be onto another flat, back into that little kicker that we were just talking about that goes from there, from that side of the track, all the way across to there. Okay, again, it's just a single, hit it and run. Right? Just a little feature of the track to put some airtime between you and your car and the ground. Okay, you're going to come off of that little jumper. You got a little bit of a long bow here, so you're going to into the corner, sweep it around all the way there and into your next corner. You can straight shoot it from there. Apex, keep the line, apex, or stay just slightly wide of the piping here and then apex there. Okay, so you got a bit of a 90 here. Right, you've got a bit of a 90 there. So as I say, from that apex there, straight shoot it, keep yourself a bit of width here around this apex. And here you've got only small off camber. Now that goes away from the apex of the corner just a little bit. It's a small off camber, but it will be enough for people jockeying for position. They get in a bingle, it's very easy to bump a car. The car will roll or have some kind of bingle and you can lose time. Okay, so just be aware, little off camber there, only mild but enough to upset the car if you're jockeying for position. Again, we're coming into another 180 here. Again, the little bits of breaking up on the track here and there. You can see over there little bits of top surface cracking. But again, overall the track is in pristine condition. It'll get a lot of water tomorrow before we actually start racing it on Sunday. And then, yeah, hopefully Sunday, she's primo. Okay, come out of that 180, you've got a right-hander that takes you to this. And this is a long double, really long double. Good jump face, it's nice and elevated. It's going to kick your car up into the air. This is a good long double. Mod cars will probably make it. Stock cars will probably give this one a miss and single. Just to be safe, you know. The guys want to be making good times. They don't want to be doing something and then not having that pay off. Okay, nice big long double. I want to say roughly what, 4 or 5 meters? Yeah, it's about a 4 and a bit meter double. So be aware, if you get to this section of the track, decide beforehand what you're going to do. Don't get into it halfway and then think, oh shit, I'm not going to make it, or damn, I could have made that, and then try and pull the trigger, you know. So plan your track, plan your drive. If you've got the power to double it, you're going to save time. If you have to single, you lose a bit of time, but so be it. If everybody's singling, that's fine, go for it. But in the faster classes, that's a long double and it's makeable. Okay, we'll come in over here. This section of the track is treacherous. If you take a look at this, there goes in and then it comes back down there, and that is all hollowed out. I don't know if I can get you a profile on that so you can actually see more. If you can have a look at it like that, you'll probably be able to see that that is actually hollowed out and quite steep. Now you're going to be turning left here. The pipe is bare. Stay away from the pipe. Okay, steeper at the pipe. It's steeper there, and shallower there, but it's scalloped at the end. So there you're going to go away from the apex. There it's going to kick your car into the air. There, if you get it, stay away from the pipe. It's steeper. It's going to take a bit more effort to get up to the top of the platform, but once you're at the top, you've got a much nicer run out. Instead of going there where that bowl is, you get into that bowl, you're away from the apex, you're losing time. Okay, you get to the top of that, and that's what it looks like from the back. You know, you come into that. If I drop that there, you'll see that starts to fall away there. Give you a bit of a up angle. And then you're on this flat section, and from here, it is pretty much flat out, all the way, left-hander into the main straight, and then that is a lap of the Albany RC Car Club's track. Now, apex of this corner, again, has a bit of character. A little bit of a divot there, a little bit of a divot there. But most of the cars will be able to take this flat out and just pin it all the way down the straight, back to turn 1. Have a quick pit walk here at first round EP interclub. Alex, how many classes are you running today?
3.
3 classes? What chassis are you running?
X-Ray for the 1.8.
Yep.
Team Associated B7 and X-Ray XB4.
X-Ray XB4. Yep. All going okay today?
Pretty good, except this 2-wheel drive. I can't get any traction. Yeah,
oh man.
Still fun.
Good luck. Keep it walking. Some of the setups. There's Hannah working on his setup. One of the things we can't find is a bit of grip. How you going, mate? What are you running today?
4-wheel drive stock.
Four-wheel drive stock and mod.
Yeah.
I'll just show you guys quickly. When we say we're having trouble with grip, have a look at the dust. It's super fine. It's getting everywhere, and it's causing issues. So yeah, really having trouble. How are you finding the tires?
They're working okay. I've been running the same set for the weekend pretty much.
Okay. You can see your rears are starting to show signs of wear. You're starting to miss a few pins here and there. But yeah, man, good luck. Here we go. More setups, more setups, more setups. Oh, here we coming now. Yeah, Flash Davies. Here we go. How's it going, buddy?
Flash Davies.
Oh, look at that. It's clean. Can you believe how clean this car is compared to everybody else's car here?
Taking the win, I'll do the last one for
Do the next victory lap? Huh? How are you finding tyre selection today?
No, terrible.
Terrible? Can't figure it out? It doesn't matter what you got, right? You just put it on and hang on. That's it.
Just try your best, that's all.
That's right, try your best. We'll keep cruising. or if you're going to crash in front of a marshal.
No, that doesn't help either.
Les, Mr. Alston, how are you doing?
mate.
Albany local, how's your day going?
Good.
Excellent.
Having fun.
Yeah, what are you running today?
Yep.
That's your car?
Short course track, four-wheel drive.
Short course forward drive, what brand?
TLR.
TLR, you loving it?
Short course 10. It's a great car.
Mm-hmm.
6 years, never replaced a part.
Never replaced the part on it.
6 seasons.
6 seasons with
You can't
You
break
can't.
them. Touch wood. Next race.
Next race is
you'll
gonna
be-
break
I
something.
might have to rephrase that. Withdraw that.
Withdraw that statement. There we go. Full set of MIP tools. He's got all the flash gear. And we'll keep walking. Where we got here? Balaboy.
What's going on?
In his last few runs with the X-ray. Ooh. What are you looking at next?
Oh, it's top secret.
Top secret?
Yeah.
And back to my setup where everything has gone pear-shaped. Alright guys, thanks for joining me for that. I'll see if I can get some footage of the races. I've been so slack today. But anyway, see how we go. I'm sitting with Bruno. Bruno, what happened?
I don't know. It's broken.
So you had a failure in the last race. You lost the spring?
Done.
Oh, you put a new spring.
New spring.
Beautiful, excellent. Ready for the next one?
Ready. Ready to go.
Okay. Four-wheel drive short course. Let's have a go at the driver's stand. Always a fun class. Our race leader.
First. Second.
Track is actually proving to be quite difficult. Some interesting angles on cutbacks and back straights and stuff.
2 minutes remaining. Turn top 3 off. Darren Lee. Followed by Kyle Matthews. Followed by Alex Vidya.
Darren out in the front showing them how it's done.
First.
If we can find a battle there.
Second. Third. Fourth. One minute remaining.
Let's follow Alex around for this lap.
First. remaining. Third.
Oh, somebody's having issues.
Fourth.
Track deceptively bumpy in certain areas.
First.
Damn it.
A lap of honor.
Second tile mastered and done. Fourth Mark Scott done. Third Alex Virgio done.
It's just the drivers walking off the stand as they finish their heat. And coming around to take the win in heat 1.
First Darren Reed done.
Dazzler. Okay guys, that's a wrap for the first round of the interclub here at Albany RC Car Club in Albany, Western Australia. Fantastic day, fantastic club. Frustrating for me, couldn't find a tire, couldn't find a groove. Qualified last in the A for EP8, but managed to work my way up to 5th place overall. So some form towards the end, so that was nice. That's it and done. We've had a fantastic weekend. It was a nice camping trip away. And yeah, we'll head back to Perth now. I think round 2 is going to be at West Coast, so we'll see what happens with that. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time out, people. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with people you know who might like RC. And yeah, hopefully we can get a bit of a community going. And best yet, come down to the track and have a crack. All right, guys, take care. Thank you so much, and goodbye for now.